The rumours are true, I am on holiday! Well, what a arcade trip that was. So here is the edge of Scarborough where I've just been. It started raining again, so off we go before I teach my camera how to swim. Well, a very nice good morning. Welcome to day number 4 of our 5-day, well, 4.5 day because we have to get back early tomorrow. But welcome back to day 4 of our holiday. We have this rare thing in the UK called blue sky and sunshine. I know, rare, but bear with me here because we're going to have a look at a little bit of a sort of photography hotspot, and then I'm going to try and not get run over by all the tourists that are busy driving around the place. But we've got a little bit of photography to go and have a look at, one of our favourite little videography spots, especially when you see the video that was here last year. There's a bird that's busy chirping. I don't know what it's chirping about, but hopefully it's chirping about something cool. But yeah, we're going to go take a look around there, and then hopefully maybe an attempt today to try and complete challenge number 3, which is to go ahead and win ourselves that little sort of tiny inside outy octopus that you see literally everywhere on the internet, because I want one. Anyway, let's go ahead, wander down and go take a look. And now I can finally show you the place where we usually have all the arcades and stuff. It is in the Funworks Entertainment Complex. Ah man, it's a good old time that we go in there all the way through. There's also a fish and chippy down here, which is sadly closed today, but it will be open from tomorrow afternoon, after I'll probably be back home, or at least filming somewhere else in Yorkshire. But yeah, fun times. If only it was open, I would have gotten a fish and chips today, but oh well, maybe we might have to hop up to Slim Chickens, which is just up here where Starbucks used to be, but I guess we'll figure something out, hey? And so here we are at pretty much photographer's paradise. It's a little breezy up here, so apologies for that, but it's really nice up here. Honestly, it's fantastic. It's a really nice view and fantastic for photography. It truly is amazing. I'm having to use my hands to like cup around the my thing at the moment because it's having a bit of a meltdown, but you know what, we'll be fine. But it is absolutely wonderful up here. You've got a lovely little bench or two to go and sit here and have a look out at the waves, and way over into that general Vega direction you will go ahead and find yourself Scarborough seafront. So let's go ahead and zoom in on that real quick. And there you shall see Scarborough, which is pretty cool indeed. Good news, I finally found a skyline. I mean, it's a caravan, but still, that's besides the point. And now there we are. We have gone from a little bit of food to some arcades. I actually won something off a 2p machine for once. Hooray, that's about time I started finally doing that. Very happy about that. But over here we've got some wonderful caravans which have been probably locked, so I'm not even going to bother trying to get in them. But they're pretty cool, and I love the lights up here. The whole sort of lighting effect at the moment is probably a little more like that because my camera lens decided to get a little bit damp a couple days ago and still hasn't quite fully recovered. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? We've also got Slim Chickens over there, which we've still not been in, by the way. Still not been in yet. But now we're going back over to the van in just a little bit. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's not nearly as breezy now as it was earlier, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'm really genuinely quite happy about that. But yeah, we're going to head back to the van, probably go and get a coffee, and then I'll go over one more little win, which you probably saw in B-roll earlier, but we're still going over it again anyway, because we can. And now we are back going towards the caravan again. There's another car parked here today. It is a Ford Cougar. I'm sure I saw that on the park somewhere earlier, but sure, whatever. We're making our way back to the van. It seems dark as anything, but it really isn't. Well, it is dark, but it's not late. It's only 7:47 if my camera wants to focus, which it doesn't, like usual, because it doesn't like doing anything. Over here we have got the sun. Right, update now, the sun has decided to disappear. Looks like we have another one, because apparently people don't know how to use their headlights. We're now headed back to the van, like I said earlier, for a nice little bit of coffee. There's a cool little play area over there, which I remember going over to when I was very, very young. In fact, probably when I was about, roughly I would want to say about this tall, which is a good old time. We also stayed down there a very long time ago. But yeah, we were here last year, we did a little bit of VR. Sadly, it's not as much VR stuff now as I really wish there was. Yeah, well, actually, no, that's all right. I brought a little bit more of their VR stuff back, but there's not a lot of the games that I used to play, which was sort of like Beat Saber, but kind of wasn't at the same time, so it certainly sure was something indeed. But at the moment, now they've got a lot more different sort of styles of VR racing. They've got definitely a pretty cool VR arcade race machine, just got like a full pedals and wheel setup. There's no sequential shifter yet, so that probably might be there next year, or they might change it around again, which I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, oh my god, the amount of bump that car just had. Oh dear me. There we go, camera is now back in focus. Hooray, I didn't notice. I don't know how long it had been out of focus for. My sincere apologies, everybody. But yeah, it's a problem with using the G7X Mark II at night. Really, really good camera, but it does struggle in quite a lot of places. But it is still pretty good indeed. Canon, please sponsor me. And now here we are heading back towards the van. And thankfully for us, it's not too long of a walk. It's just up there. You can see it with the lights on just there, which is honestly pretty cool indeed. But tomorrow will be our last day on the park, but don't worry, we've still got some more video footage because we're heading off to 2 more places, which should be pretty cool indeed. I'm just hoping this camera doesn't go out of focus yet again, because it's got a horrible habit of doing that. Did I just see a squirrel? But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and make our way back to the van, which is just here, and then, well, I'll go for the special haul of the day. So here we are now back on the haul floor, so to speak. Here is what I got from a little TP machine. A nice little sort of hand clapper thingy, which is pretty cool, but it won't work at the moment because it's in a sealed container. And the one very special one that I'm very happy about, and you saw in the B-roll earlier, is this guy. I called him Alex. Say hello to Alex, everybody. And now one more thing that I wanted to do is go ahead and unbox one of these. You've seen me do it a while ago in a video, but now I'm going to go ahead and put it into this one as well. It's a lovely little Liberty Walk S15. So let's go ahead and free the wonderful little car. For those of you who know me, you know that I do like a good Silvia, especially if you've seen my latest video where I went ahead and made my very own custom Nissan Silvia S13. It was a beautiful little car and I'm very happy with it. But now we've got ourselves the Liberty Walk S15 in black, which looks pretty cool indeed, and it's even got all the wonderful little decals on it too. But now I really need a coffee. And so once again, here we are back at the front of the van. Here is a wonderful view of the outside. You're very much welcome. But there we go. It has been a fantastic week, and the fun doesn't end because we still have a couple of places to explore tomorrow, should all be well. But in the meantime, that is day number 4, and at least the time spent here at Primrose Valley almost completely wrapped up. Again, hey look, another reflection. Of course, our wonderful friend Smalley Icesetter has been joining us as well, so thank you very much for joining us, wonderful little Icesetter. You've been very, very kind. Go ahead and check him out on Twitter. You can find the link just here. But all in all, it has been an absolutely amazing few days away. It's been a really, really nice break from everything. I have absolutely loved it, so I've not had to think about sitting down, having my camera open. Well, I've had my camera open, but I've not had to worry about my computer open. A lot of editing, a lot of recording, which is a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but everybody needs a break away from it sometime. And getting this rather happy little chappy Alex today, which was fantastic. So goal number 3 has been achieved. But for now, that is day number 4, and I will see you all in day number 5, travel and more places. So let's get going then, shall we? You thought I was going to do the hand today transitions, were you? Well, you were right. Let's go. Well, good morning everybody and welcome to day 5 of the wonderful little week away that we've had in Yorkshire. Today is the day that we leave the park, which is a little bit of a shame because I absolutely love staying here and a little bit of a breakaway never hurt anybody. But now we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a drive around to, I believe, Flamborough, which is a pretty cool place. Not been here in a good couple of years or so. So we're going to go ahead and check that out, but we're going to go ahead and look around a little bit more of the park in sunshine before we go. And so, welcome to Flamborough Head. It's not exactly Flamborough exactly, that's just a little bit further down that way and over a few more roads to go like that all the way down. But this is Flamborough Head, home of the almighty massive lighthouse. If I just stand here and show you what it's like trying to cover my camera microphones, it's a little breezy up here. But that building goes a long way up. It is very, very tall. But it does look pretty cool. We've got the headland shop down here as well. And of course, the cliffs of Flamborough, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But look at that for a view. Isn't it fantastic? Absolutely fantastic. We of course have been over here before. We walked all the way down to that building down there a long time ago. But we're running a bit late on schedule today, so we're going to probably not do that. But yeah, feel free to take in all of this and go ahead and visit this place yourself if you're in the UK or you're travelling to the UK. It's certainly quite a place to go to. And so, after a little bit of walking around and actually sort of just accidentally bumping into a photography teacher of all things, so you're probably watching this because you have one of my business cards. Hi, nice meeting you. We've met a lot of nice people on this trip. Yorkshire's a wonderful place. But we are once again right next to Flamborough Lighthouse, which is absolutely massive. Seriously, this thing goes on for quite a while. And I used to go into... oh, I've only ever been inside this once, but there's quite a lot of steps. Like, a lot of steps. It goes up for quite a fair way. But now we're going to go ahead and go over to that little headlands shop and cafe thingy that I was talking about a little earlier on in this video, probably about, I don't know, 15-20 seconds ago. And then we're going to probably just go and have a drink. And well, I don't know where we're going to explore after that, but I'm sure we're going to find somewhere. But for now, let's get some B-roll of the food and drink. And of course, there's a coach from Lincoln over there, from the county that I drove up here in. I still can't escape Lincolnshire, please help. Well, I was halfway through some food B-roll and the unexpected happens. And now we have a massive great fire engine outside. As far as I'm aware, everybody's fine, so before we go to the comments or panics, don't you worry, we're all alright. The building's just getting checked out. We're out here having food and drinks instead. But yeah, that was certainly a new one. Now, where was I? Well, when it's not burning to the ground, here is the Headland Cafe, or Headlands... no, I think it is just called the Headland Cafe. I was trying to think what it is. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's Headland's Restaurant and Cafe Bar. There we go. But it is a nice place to go ahead and have a little bit of a cup of coffee, or some food, or some drink, or... coffee is a drink. I'm really dumb. But you get the idea. It is a very nice place to go ahead and have some food and drink. Most of the time, apparently clearly not today, but you get the idea. This is still definitely worth checking out when you're down here, if it's still here when you're here next. Well, we're now back at everybody's favourite Golden Arches, like usual. But we're going to go in and get ourselves a little bit of food. But what was going on with the whole cafe was nothing really sort of burnt down. It was all still there by the time we left. It was just an air fryer, of all things. But yeah, anyway, all that cleared up, in to McDonald's we go. And so, after a lot of driving through various different types of weather later, we have finally made it back home. You can tell because we have the fancy coloured rug here, which I've used in videos before, but we are back home. That is the week away in Yorkshire. Honestly, it has been quite a week, but before I forget, here was our little 2p machine win that I did mention at the end of it yesterday. So that is our little extra challenge all complete. And yeah, honestly, it's been a fantastic week away, and now I've got a lot of editing to do. Oh dear. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Check out. Bye bye.